Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Enter the Gungeon Hardmode. Our previous episode was a win and I have to say it was definitely one of my better wins. I was very happy with how that one turned out. We're doing another normal run here, but I think the next run will go for some more of the challenger mode, because that'll be quite fun. But we'll jump on into another run and get started, see how we get going here. But yeah, that last run, definitely my proudest run, I think. I was saying it during the episode, but yeah, we didn't get anything ridiculously OP. I think the only thing we really had that set us apart from the rest is we had ourselves a nice little bit of hip holster action and a few guns that worked really well with it. If we hadn't had a hip holster, I don't think it would have gone as well as it did. So I'm very glad that we had it. One thing I'm going to do is switch this thing here. Apache did actually send me a version that has the switch already flipped, so I need to install that, but I forgot for this episode, but I'll get around to that. Thank you, Apache, for that. I don't know if you've been watching recently, but either way, thank you to Apache. I know that there's been some cool little updates coming to Gungeon modding soon. Apparently Spcreat and Nevernamed have been taking over some of the development work on the room creator, adding some much needed functionality, and also adding a lot of the items that are sort of deep in Gungeon's code and a little harder to unpack than the other assets that are already there are. So we should be able to see some more variety in assets, be able to use some new enemies and items and objects and traps, all that sort of good jazz. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I think the quality of life and usability tools of the room creator, once they get added, will make it so much more enjoyable to use. There's certain things with the room creator that when you're trying to pump out a good amount of rooms quickly, it's really not conducive of that. Especially like symmetry tools and mirror painting, all that sort of stuff. Things like that would be absolutely awesome. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of that type of stuff. Oh, we're definitely gonna get hit a few times in this room. Veteran pistol boys are pretty tough. But yeah, so we got that, and then obviously Nevernamed. I've spoken about this a little bit in the past, but Nevernamed's been working on his pack a lot, and I mean a lot. Like, this update that he's going to add relatively soon, I can't say how soon, I think he's waiting for his currently broken PCs to be returned. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm fairly sure that that's going to be coming hopefully soon. I can't say how long. Probably within the next few months, though. Well, obviously months, but like within the next probably 30 days or so. I'm at least hoping. I really want to get started on it. I'm really looking forward to playing with all of the new stuff he's added. He has added just a ton of new content. I'm not going to spoil any of it because I kind of want to go through it in a podcast with him. We're going to start up the podcast again soon when he gets his PC back, and I really want to wait until then to showcase all of his items. I don't want to spoil them at the moment, but there is some really interesting stuff in there. He's really spent a lot of time this time around on adding in those finer details that make items really feel complete and whole, and he's made some quite complicated items that are a little more over the top than you'd get from anything from Gungeon, but I really think they work quite well. He's been running a lot of his ideas by me as he's been creating them, and so far I've been loving everything I've heard from him. It's looking really good. I'm very much excited to get back into some new modding stuff, because I mean, at the minute, while I'm obviously still... Okay, I'm going to blank there. While I'm still absolutely loving where we currently are with the series, more items is definitely going to be nice. And you may say, oh, well, there's tons of modding packs that you still don't have installed. And yeah, I know, but at the same time, I'm a bit of a modding snob, and I know this sounds a bit bad, but I'm a little bit of a modding snob, and this goes for literally every game I play, by the way. That is awesome. This goes for pretty much literally every game I play, but I really like my modded items and guns to feel very vanilla. Even in things like Skyrim, when I play Skyrim, I really like things to feel authentic and feel like they are actually a part of the base game when I'm playing the game. So one of the things I absolutely love about Nevername's pack, especially Nevername's, Retrash has a good feel of this as well, is their items are really, really on key, and like they fit in extremely well with the base game. So that's why I really like using his pack, along with Cells and Retrashes. I think they're the 3 packs out there, at least at the moment, that best fit into the base game. And while a lot of the other packs there have some really good stuff in them, I'm not using them because I really like these packs and I know them well. Because there's like a few other things as well. For one, I want to make sure that I know the items reasonably well, because one of the things I like to do on this channel is try to help other people learn to play and advertise some other mods, and it's not as easy to do that when you've got hundreds and hundreds of modded items, and every second item you find is a modded one that I don't even know and have never seen before. Whereas if I only have a few packs on, it's more likely I'll see things that I know and I can learn things. And as well, it just means I'm not, the game isn't as overcrowded with just modded items, which is fine sometimes, but like I said, I'm a bit of a purist, and I don't want to just see modded items. That should get it, yes. I think we've kind of screwed ourselves for getting this middle one, though. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that this was a thing. There you go. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can really, really easily cheese the game with that, because you can get infinite ammo. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So we'll start off with this bad boy, because this thing's obviously homing, good damage, all that jazz. But I'll probably... That was a really bad dodge roll. I'm not that bothered that I got hit there, but yeah, that was a really, really dumb dodge roll. I kind of dodge rolled back into the wall. As soon as we get our... active item back though, our book, then I'm going to use the little pony boy magic unicorn horn. The thing is though, we do have to get into a spot where we can use it consistently, and obviously, as you can see, that's just going to get me hit doing that. Now it's just sitting on top of him. The thing is with the book, it really doesn't work that well, because you very rarely get to sit still in this game. Or, like, you very, very rarely get to plant. We got matchbook. Nah, I'd rather have this, to be honest. Right, let's go. Yeah, we've not got great money. I probably should have bought a key there. We do have the ability to steal. In fact, if I manage to get some more HP or another really good item coming up, I will try the rat. Because we're able to steal the key. So I will try the rat. If we get either another really good weapon, something even more defensive, something that's going to help us defensively, or we get a health upgrade. But I don't know. I highly doubt that happening. Okay, that's... Nope. We're getting homed onto the Lead Maiden. Even when I'm invisible, they can still home onto me. Great. Come on, stupid Lead Maiden. It is nice when a Lead Maiden pushes itself against a wall. Excuse me, game. That was rude. That was very rude indeed. That bullet got stuck on the wall. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Terrible ammo bag's pretty good. I could definitely go for that. Be cool if I had a synergy with this book, actually. Magazine rack. As you can see here, though, we're still getting one-shots on some enemies here. Being able to do what we're doing here as well and killing enemies before they can shoot is hard mode importance at its best. Right, this is a bit of a tricky one, because I probably want to buy keys, but I also probably want to buy HP if we want to try and do the rat. I think keys are more important. I'm trying to lean a lot less on buying HP in hard mode, because I really think that the difference between a good player and a bad player in roguelike games is those people that need to buy HP and those that don't, because it's actually a really important part of the gameplay loop in roguelikes. Giving people the ability to buy safety, buy HP, buy armor, buy resources that are leaned upon to keep you alive. Being able to buy those back, but also being able to use that money to make yourself more powerful, gives you that sort of element of risk reward, where if you can not rely on needing to buy any sort of HP items. You can spend more of that money buying things that will make you more powerful and thus less likely to get hit. And it's one of those things where if you want to get good at a roguelike, especially something like Gungeon, you have to make sure you build up that ability to not have to lean on things such as health ups. Right, so I think we buy the key, of course. I'm going to go and steal the rat key now. Of course, it is going to cost us some ammo, but there you go. We got that key. In fact, we can steal again from this puppy. Right. I think I'll steal that. And in fact, I'm going to buy that as well. Then we got a ton of guns. Right. We don't need to open that yet. This has 6 more shots in it. I can use the 6 shots. I can use 6 shots. I can make it work. Right, then we go with the incrementum. I think this thing's amazing. We'll open this up. Not great, because we don't have armor, but not terrible either. Probably use the AWP for the boss. We're onto the boss already. Okay, that's everything we can do here. So use the AWP for the boss. Right. We'll try and stick within our infinite ammo zone, but it's not something that we'll be hard focusing on. Okay, I don't know how I managed to not get hit there, but I'm happy with myself. Fuck. I was paying too much attention to the bloody curse of stoning. What the fuck is it called? Curse of stoning. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, I've been watching a lot of Northern Line again recently. I don't know how many of you know, but oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Fuck, that was such a good run. Why'd I die? You moron. Oh, it was such a good run. I'm so annoyed that I died there. Honestly, Gorgon is such an insanely hard boss in hard mode. It's crazy how much harder she is. But I actually love the design of that boss. It's really, really good. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Northern Line recently, and he was having, like, went on a big ramble. I mean, those of you that watch him will know that he goes on complete weird tangents, and he was going like a big sort of rant about different accents and stuff, and I was sort of thinking about it. And it is kind of crazy how, like, especially the UK, I mean, obviously America has a lot of different accents as well, and Canada and all that sort of stuff, but it's actually crazy what the UK is like. The UK has, like, the biggest variety of accents over the shortest distances. Like, I can literally go to the town over from where I live, and people speak entirely differently. Like, not only just in their sort of accent, in the way that they sound, the way that their words sound, but also the entire dialect of how they speak and what words they use. Like, it's actually mental how much general conversation can change from one place to the next. Like, literally driving half an hour will completely change how people speak. It's very, very weird. And as well, like, another thing that I've always found really weird. Now, I realise that for the most part, this is a bit of an overgeneralization because of how big America is. But America, like, socially, are so weird. Like, there's a lot of really strange things that I see, like, online, and this is why I say it's an overgeneralization, because it's stuff that you see online, which is only probably the 1% of people. There's a lot of stuff you see online and that Americans do that's just, like, the weirdest stuff. Like, I mean, UK does a lot of weird stuff as well, but, like, do you know when you see videos of, like, teachers doing, like, dances and songs for their students, and you have, like, all the students singing along, or, like, you see someone get up in class and do, like, a weird My Little Pony presentation or some weird shit like that? That sort of shit never happens in the UK. Like, people are so strange, and, like, the whole idea, I mean, I get that this is also sort of, like, a TV-esque thing that probably doesn't happen that much in real life, but the whole idea of, like, people walking at the door and be like, hey, neighbour, how you doing, and all this sort of crap. Like, that never happens in the UK. The UK is very weird. Like, I think for the most part, like, most of the world sees the UK as relatively polite. Like, we all queue up nicely and all this sort of stuff, and we're generally pretty friendly. But at the same time, we're all inside, like, get away from me, you horrible human. I don't want to go near you. Like, I remember, this is just going to make me sound like a cunt, but I don't care. I remember, I live in a flat, and I remember someone, like, came up the door, and I'd never, ever seen them in my life before, and I don't know who they are, and they live, like, a few doors down from me, and they were like, oh, hey, and I was like, what the fuck? Why are you saying hello to me? And, like, a similar thing happened where, like, someone on the street just walked by and was like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are saying hello to me? What are you doing? That's weird. Like, but I feel like in America that's just normal. But again, this is a massive overgeneralization, and I'm probably offending a lot of people. But that's just how I be. No, I'm joking. I don't try to offend people, but I guarantee that I do on a regular basis. But, like, yeah, it's so strange. Like, you see all these weird things on the internet, and they're always from America. And for the most part, it's just because America, it's just huge, so there's just so much more chance of it happening. But you don't really get that with the UK too much. And I always just find, like, the social cues of the UK to be so strange. Like, one of my favourite shows of all time, most of you know this because you've either been on my Discord or you've seen the video that I posted, still the most viewed video on my channel, of, like, one clip from every episode of Peep Show, and, like, it's one of my favourite shows. And one of the reasons is basically that the show is a point-of-view show from two people, two British people living together, and it's so perfectly just sums up how most people in the UK feel. Like, you hear their thoughts, sort of thing, as they go through life, and there's just so many things where I'm like, damn, that is just so me. And even to people that aren't British, I would so highly recommend watching Peep Show. It is such a brilliant TV show, and if you really want to understand the British way, hey, I love this. This is well, it's not my item. It's one that Nevername created for me. Or with my idea, should I say. It fires a finish gunshot. It's pretty good. It's actually really, really good for us in hard mode. But yeah, like, it's just, if you want to understand the UK mind more than you ever thought you could, watch that. Oh, bullet. Yeah, fuck it. We'll try it. Are you... Are you kidding me? Wait. Move. Is it move? 30? 30? I can't remember what it is. There's a way to move your position. I want to move myself behind the desk. Fuck it, I'm just gonna spawn myself on a black chest. I'm taking bullet here. I'm not taking that bullcrap. Also this. Elephant gun. Right. Spawn, chest. Black. I am having my chest. I am very happy with that. Okay, by the way, bullet is evil, and we will die. Bullet is very, very evil. We will definitely die. My god, I get A key and it's like, keys, my lord? I guess I'll take it. But yeah, this is gonna be a very swift death. Basically, it gives us a bunch of stuff, but it increases enemy bullet speed by 50%. It's mental. It makes bosses virtually impossible. Oh my god. I was gonna say, how have I not been hit yet, but now I have. Also, having the chicken here is pretty dope. I have to say, this elephant gun, it's not really doing what I need it to. Holy shit, this gun's really good. That dragon skull did us great there. How? How? My god, how did I survive that? Whew. Holy hell. That was a little scary. Oh my god. Spare blank. Nice. Holy hell, we're gonna die so fast here, but this is a fun run. This is a very fun run. It kind of derailed my train of thought. I mean, to be honest, that train of thought that I was talking about there with accents and politeness and all that sort of crap, it sounded a lot better in my head than when I said it, but whatever. It's been said now. Okay, this is insane. With this gun, the dragon skull is so good. Oh, fucking... What are you meant to do against enemies like this? I'm trying to think if there's anything that'll be better. Maybe this? I don't know. Let's try out this bad boy, see how this does. Yeah, this seems a little better. Yeah, basically, essentially, as you can see, it turns all of our bullets into fireballs. We definitely need the HP. I will save up for the full heart if I can manage it. Open up. What? Oh! Oh! Open up, motherfucker! Goddamn, the chickens are angry today. Oh, you spawned... you telefragged me, you fucking bitch! That was not fair. That little dude telefragged the hell out of me. I was rolling and he just spawned under me and I couldn't see the little symbol for where he's going to spawn because he was on fire. Well, he wasn't on fire. There was a fireball over him. That was just confusing. But yeah, bullet is something you don't want to use ever. It is instant death for the most part. And I highly advise against ever using it for any reason. Apart from for the lols, which is every single reason I use it for. I tend to use it literally every time it shows up, because unless I'm like late on in a run, because like why the hell not? It can give you some really crazy items, but it does almost always get you killed. It literally, on normal games, it makes it difficult enough. On hard mode, it turns it up. Oh, fucking Lord Jesus. Okay, I just had a lot of explosions go off. I have a feeling there's a room with barrels somewhere adjacent, and he just blew them all up. Yep. Here it is. Room with a bunch of barrels, and they're all gone. Not how that room's meant to be. Alright, let's see what we end up getting here. Not too many good runs here, honestly. We've made it to third floor. Was it third floor? No, it wasn't even third floor. It was only second floor. Eek, this is not a good session so far. But we've had fun with some interesting items. Some interesting items indeed. One thing I do want to talk about, actually, I was talking about earlier about how, like, I don't use certain mods because I like the familiarity. One thing that I am going to use probably after the hard mode series, if I keep playing Gungeon, which I'm still unsure if I'll do or not, because I don't... To be fair, the hard mode series still has a lot of life in it, so don't worry about Gungeon going anywhere anytime soon, but I'm not sure if I'll carry on playing Gungeon after the hard mode series. I'm still not 100% sure on that. I'll have to see. But if I do, I am going to be using Some Bunny's mod, because Some Bunny has some really interesting stuff in his mod. Mainly his Curse 2.0. He actually has it so that jammed enemies have different attack patterns, and Curse does a lot more than what it used to in the base game. As well as having artifacts like in Risk of Rain, he's got like an artifact system, which I like the idea of. Ooh, this is cool. Traveling in different directions gives us different buffs. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's kind of hard to continue the buffs and keep them going, but when it works, it works. Whoa, that was like the boomerang of the century by those guys. Got them all. Just stay away far enough from the veteran guys for them to not be able to do anything. Seems to work out quite nicely, actually. Boom. You're done now. Hey, extra key. Awesome. I like extra keys. Getting free key with a free key. Love it. But yeah, I'm excited to get back to things like the podcast and playing Minecraft with Never Named. I've been missing it quite a lot, to be honest. I obviously, my channel has, for the most part, always been a solo venture. It's always been something that I do on my own and create my own content. I don't really collaborate with many people, but when I get the chance to, it's really nice. It's just a nice change of pace, and obviously Never Named is like not only a well-known person within the Gungeon community, but obviously like he's fun to chat with and play games with. Like of the podcasts that we've done so far, I've really enjoyed them all. It's always been like quite the highlight to record, because it's just literally just 2 hours of chilling with a friend. It's pretty good. So I'm really excited to get back into that when we can. Even just like I said, Minecraft. We got into a point when Minecraft was just like mine and Never Named's chill time until I started to bully him in game and lose all his items, and he raged at me for an entire episode and burned down my house. That was like a little bit of a hot spot there, but for the most part, it was pretty chill. In fact, when we get back to it, we'll probably have a nice old time of just doing some building and renovating, just to chill out. Just to chill out. I've set up a bunch of resources, everything. I know a lot of you out there probably don't give two shits about the content I make with Never Named or Minecraft for that matter, but I don't know. It's stuff that I've been enjoying a lot in the past, and I'm excited to get back to, so I thought I'd talk about it nonetheless. We got Sticky Crossbow here, which is pretty dope. Someone tried to claim to me the other day, I think it was Panda in the Discord, that we were talking about pasts and which one's most difficult, and I said obviously robots is most easy, which I think everyone can agree on that. And he tried to claim that hunters was easier because you had the sticky crossbow. I was like, yeah, but robots, you have the robot's left hand. He's like, sticky crossbow is better than robot's left hand. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. In no way whatsoever is that true. Also, I'm taking buku damage right now. Oh god, I'm so fucking dead here. Okay, I'm not, but that was looking pretty spicy for a moment there. Pretty spicy. Oh my god. Every time when I'm playing hard mode, it throws Casey at me, and what am I to do? What is a man to do? When the Casey calls, all you can do is answer with a swing. Casey has every Gungeon player in existence held captive under its might and its power. There's still an item from Cell's pack that's, I think, still upcoming at some point. The final update for Cell's item pack that looks awesome. She's made like a sort of fist item, like a Doom Fist style item. Oh my god. Falling into the pit and I'm on fire. Stop being on fire, you fool! But I'm really excited to use that. It's basically like a better Casey that's more enjoyable to use. And to me, that just sounds like heaven. Boom. And boom. Bet you didn't know you could do that. Nah, most of you did. Most of you did. Oh my god, I absolutely yeeted him. Oh my fucking lord. There's so much going on. Come at me, bro. Boom. Oh, I missed. No. Ah. Fuck! Oh, I'm on half a heart and I'm just so scared. Oh, no! Ah! Fuck! Ah. How am I panicking so much over these tiny little enemies? And then the bulletkin ends it all. Oh my god. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I think I'm going to leave it here. This is a good stopping point for this one. This has been a pretty train wrecky run. I tend to, if I'm doing well, carry on for as long as I can, but if things are going not my way, then I'll end it a little earlier. As I've said recently, I'm trying to keep these Gungeon episodes a little bit shorter, although I know people love their Gungeon content. I think it's a little more digestible, a little easier to watch if it's a little shorter. We have a nice bit of banter, we get a few weird runs, try out some modded items, then we leave it there. Either way, hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be